To będzie good. Proszę bardzo.
She's done a lovely job. She got these
Guys, we start with Chris.
Okay.
Why did you leave 4AD?
We kind of thought you were going to ask that.
Was that one person asking that, or 100 people all at the same time?
Yeah. Who's going to go?
Why did we leave 4AD? We left 4AD because after years and years of not very good communication between us and them, having started off with a friendship, it became more and more difficult to maintain a sort of decent relationship. And I think really we just weren't really just making any decisions. We weren't talking to them. We were having an argument about absolutely everything. No, I'd rather you didn't. So we were asked if we wanted to leave, and we said yeah. So it suited us perfectly to leave, and them as well.
When we signed to 4AD, it was a very small label. There was one person ran it, Ivo ran it, out of one small office. And over the years it turned into a really big business, big corporation, sort of, with offices in Los Angeles and New York and everything. And I think the reasons for making music changed, I think.
Marcin Giebutowski from Polish Radio Warsaw. How is your cooperation with Fontana going?
Well, it's just new. We don't know yet. What we do know is what we learned in all the time we were with 4AD about the things that we wanted to have control in, like what records we made, what singles we had, what our artwork was like. You know, that we want to retain control of all that. So it took about a year to put our contract together so that we can do that, which is something that it was getting increasingly difficult to do at 4AD. But we don't know what it's going to be like. It's a different type of record label completely, and you know, ultimately I think it is. You know, we don't know. That's it.
Andrzej from Katowice Super Express Daily. Does it mean that you still want to call you independent band? I mean, you divorced with the company with Grown.
Well,
you just want to be free, or what does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it means. It just means we want to carry on making records the way that we like to.
We have in fact, probably more control over what we do now than we did on an independent label.
You know,
we took a long time to sign a contract, making sure that absolutely every area of the business was in our. I mean, you know, we choose all the photographs, choose the typography, the video directors. We know everything. It's not like we're suddenly under the control of a big conglomerate, which is what one would be frightened of.
You know, it felt like that in the last few years at 4AD. It felt like we were under control. You know. So, you know, it changed a lot, and we changed a lot over the years as well. We've got a bit older and wiser.
You invested lots of money into your studio, as far as I understand. You recorded the last album of Volkan back after a Keith Townsend studio.
No.
So what's happening with your studio?
No, we recorded at Volkan Cafe at our studio in Heaven, Las Vegas. And most of our records since about Treasure, you know, we've been putting studios together, and I think you're a bit confused because about 5 years ago we moved into the same building that Pete Townsend has his studio. He has the downstairs part of the building, and we have the upstairs part of the building.
So two different studios.
Two different studios.
You spoke quite frankly about the drug problem.
When did it happen?
What's happening?
It got really bad. Well, I cleaned up 18 months ago, and 2 years before that, it was really out of control, and I was really fucked up.
Are you clean right now?
Yeah.
Is it Lucy still traveling with you?
Pardon?
Lucy, your daughter?
No, she went home a couple of days ago because she's at school just now, so she has to go back and forward. But she's been with us a lot of the time on tour.
So generally, is she traveling with you?
Oh, maybe half the time, yeah.
I have a question, please. How is Lucy?
Finally.
She's charming. She's typical 4-year-old. She's very excited about the world and very
you know, she's so unaffected. She just loves everything and everybody. She's really fresh and she's so sweet.
I have one more question. What did make the change of the language you used to sing? This is more English than it was before.
It is English.
What Calendar Cafe is, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to say. I don't know how I want to say it. But I'll know next album. It may be more English than anything else. I don't know. But I love words too. I mean, I love English and I love speaking it. But I've become obsessed by words and I enjoy them. So I don't know. I don't know what will happen next time. We'll see.
My question is, what are the determinations, the influence which you could take from the fact that you grew up at that area, part of England, of Scotland?
We only made something like 2 records living there.
Yeah.
But so really not really. I think our inspiration comes more from, or what influences us comes more from the people that are around us, and I mean, we moved away from Scotland when we were making Sunburst and Snowblind, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Garland's was probably very much like what the place that we came from, but
yeah. The part of Scotland that we come from is not at all like what you...
And I would really happy to know what is the real Cocteau Twins music and sound, the sophisticated one you create in the studio, or the much different one you play live.
it's all of it, everything.
I think all of it. For me personally, it's, I think I prefer what we do in the studio because that lasts forever, and when you're on stage, it's just an instant. It's gone forever. I'm not really very keen on live recordings or anything like that. So, and I mean, you know, we make terrible fuck ups when we play live, you know, and you know, as soon as, but I mean, the thing is, live, as soon as you've made that mistake, you know, that's it. It's over. It's gone forever. It doesn't matter. We just try and carry on and get on with it, and try and enjoy it. You know, it is. It's a very, very different process going on a stage, recreating something, to what it is being in the studio, creating something for the first time.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Wielkie pytanie wieczoru, korzenie polskie Simona.
Polish roots.
Rolling.
Yeah, I do have Polish ancestors, but I never really met them. I think quite a few of them, you know, died in camps and things. But my father's parents came from Poland, and
Do you know which place in Poland?
no, I don't know. I've got a book. Well, my auntie's got a book of old photographs of all, you know, his brothers and sisters, his father's brothers and sisters and stuff. But you know, when I was about 26, because my father died about 6 years ago, before I really got interested in my history. So of course I can't ask him anymore. So when I got interested in it, I tried to sort of find out about my family tree, but it sort of ends after my, you know, at my father's father. So, you know, I know very little about it. All I know is that, you know, they were here. I'm trying to find more about it. That's about it.
Ben's
it.
parents.
Yeah. Robin's got an uncle.
I've got an uncle who's Polish, but he's dead. Sorry, a couple of years ago.
Who was that?
My uncle.
Uncle, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, you're listening. This is Elizabeth of the Cocteau Twins, and you're listening to Radio Manhattan.